is Bob came up with the idea of the electric car being my almost tow vehicle, but we found out through some bad trials that this airplane weighs too much to be thrown to launch. It is a real aircraft. This is a DG600. It has a full fiberglass or carbon fiber wing, and the body is carbon fiber, and it has a EDF electric jet propulsion engine inside of the body that retracts into it when the throttle is down, and it pivots up and comes out of the body when you're ready to take off. So we're basically both doing in conjunction. He's driving the car to keep me on the runway, and then I throttle up and I will fly right off the car. Now we have had a couple of people ask me to land on the car. We aren't that good yet. So, but it is a very unique aircraft. This aircraft was manufactured in Germany, and it really has a uniqueness to it for a glider. I'll fly it both doing a few aerobatics for you, and then I will also fly it with no motor off, and I'll do probably a high-speed pass down the runway because it has a really beautiful whistling sound as it goes by.
All right, thank you, Dan. Bob, is there anything else you want to add as far as your concept of how you created the carrier, the car?
Well, this concept came when I watched him launch this off a dolly, a sailplane dolly that has no control to it. To keep the airplane straight on the runway, you have to use rudder. Well, the rudder won't work with a car that doesn't have the wheels to make a turn for it. So my thing was, okay, I have an RC car, I'll mount a dolly on it, and I'll be the driver. My next thought is I'm gonna hook up a servo only on the car, so if he wants to go fly by himself, he plugs the servo into the rudder servo connector of the Y harness. As soon as the plane leaves the handcraft, he can still left and right. You get the wheels to move left and right. As soon as the plane lifts off, he'll unplug the servo lead and he's solo. So that's my next thought. So, but the RC car is really kind of cool to do, and I had to design this car to go fast enough to keep up with this thing. So we'll see what happens, and I'm sure it'll be a pretty sight.
Now we get to see what kind of driver he is.
All right, gentlemen, put on a show for us.
Take you away.